The microphone got an afro.
It's got the Kobe.
This is a microphone from Undercover Brother and shit.
This is Jackson. Yeah, that's
nigga got the Undercover Brother as microphone and shit.
I was just finna say that's the Jackson 5, John, right?
The cartoon Jackson 5 is there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, man. Let me get myself straight. All right, there we go.
All right. Cut down some of this noise. Man, this John's so big. Nigga look like dude from Two-Man Taylor and shit. The Fence Man. So Ivan, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm all right, man. If I knew who he was. That man was on that man was on that show, man. 12 seasons, man. You never did see dude's face, man. All you saw
was this. Oh, I would come over the fence, but hey, you know how that goes.
Dude was a fed or something, man. He ain't never saw it, but
at all. Hey, man, you know what? Sometimes I be thinking that I used to think that my parents were Fed agents or CIA agents.
Why you say it?
Because I never saw pictures of them before they got married. There is no pictures that exist of them before they got married. I'm like, Mama, are y'all some spies or something? What the fuck? You see wedding pictures the day of and everything after that. You don't see anything before. I'm like, did y'all go to high school? When you went to college, who were your college friends? Where they at?
Man, what was that movie? Them kids, their parents was some spies and they didn't know it or something like that. What was it? The Smiths, I think it was, or something like that. It was either the I think it was the Smiths. Yeah.
But they ain't had no kids or nothing like that though. But yeah. Oh man.
That's hilarious, man.
Before we go ahead, before we get off on a tangent, let's go ahead and go and get this jump started. You ready for it?
Absolutely. Episode, 44?
45, I think. You know what? 45. I got to start keeping up. 45. I got to tote that 45. We finna talk some 45 shit.
Yeah, some 45
bang,
stuff.
Bang! Bang!
The MJ fresh out of retirement number episode, not the other 45.
Well, I don't think he scored that many points on it when he came back, did he?
I think he scored like 19. Yeah. So, but for Mike, 19 points ain't a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Anybody else up like, oh man, that's a great out of retirement game. But then I think like the next game he had like 55.
I ain't even make 20.
I'm like, what?
he made 20.
Right. I think that was like, let me shut up before we go on here and get started. Get started.
This nigga finna go ahead and go off on the tangent real quick.
Yeah.
All right. What's good? It was good. I am your host, Jason JWILLDOES. And I got my guy, Ivan, the Grizzly, the Great.
That would be me. What's up, player? What's going on with you?
He ain't got the bucket hat today. I ain't got my bucket hat today. I had it on earlier. Nigga was out in these streets trying to swat these bugs and shit. So I had the big boy I had the big boy joint.
Oh yeah, you had to wear the Crocodile Dundee jump.
Right. I even put a little eucalyptus leaf on the joint. to ban the bugs away. My nigga, I hate these bugs out here, man. Nigga be out here trying to...
These bugs disrespectful, man. Them just ain't got no class, man. They don't have no class. They super disrespectful. These some thug bugs, man.
It's like, hey, y'all been in the house too long. This is our territory now.
Yeah.
This is my block.
They been them just, man. They protesting us being outside. They attacking folks.
I ain't even say we are the. You know what, man? I'm slipping. Hey, we are the Off on a Tangent podcast.
Yes, we are.
And again, this is Ivan the Grizzly. I am JWILLDOES. And what you want to start off with, sir?
Man, really?
Yeah.
The first thing I want to talk about tonight is something that's just near and dear to my heart.
Oh hell, near and
dear to my heart, man.
A sep. Here we go.
It's like that.
Hey,
it's like that.
When you start out with some near and dear, you like, oh, tender love. Face ass nigga. I ain't saying.
Hey, so first of all, I want to start out with some Memphis stuff.
I bet that.
You see that video I sent you earlier of Fly?
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
In IG?
On IG. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Fly.
See, you sent me a Jay-Z video. Okay, hold on.
I thought I sent you the Player Fly John too. But there's like 2 minutes. It's like 2.5 minutes long. So just watch it later. Just watch it later.
Bet.
So
Fly version of Man in the Mirror.
Man, shout out to South Memphis on Player Fly for always.
Lazo High and Funky Town.
For always shutting the internet down, dog. He always shut the internet down with a video, with a new verse, an old verse that he'll flip, a new song, or whatever. So Fly, when y'all get a chance to watch this, go find Player Fly video, Man in the Mirror, where he remix Man in the Mirror. But he do it Fly style. Oh my God, man. Dude, it's hilarious. When you get a minute, check that junk out. Oh my God. So Fly don't care. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna let you know what he do, how he enjoy spending his time, which we all know what his favorite pastime is. And so man, shout out to Fly, man, for keeping us laughing during this pandemic. You know what I'm saying?
Making it snow
man?
In the summertime.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh man. So then I'm watching, I catch a clip of Fox 13 news. So
ain't no telling
two of the anchors. So I know one is Ernie Freeman. I don't know the other gentleman's name that was on location at the particular time. But it's just a true testament to
he be wearing the slim shirts.
Yeah, the slim shirts. Yeah. So they went back and forth. So y'all need to check that clip out because essentially they start checking on air. Like they check each other.
Oh, they always checking each other. They always checking each other.
So there's this, man, seeing that this week really kind of
Ernie Freeman it look like a thumb.
Man, Ernie Freeman.
And they like just telling the news and shit. Face ass nigga.
Oh my! See, man, you can't be from Memphis or spend a considerable amount of time in Memphis without knowing what checking is, right? So you gotta check in for those of you who
and in all honesty, it's nothing disrespectful.
No.
I mean, it can get disrespectful.
It can get. Yeah,
but
it can.
It's never really disrespectful. I mean, you can have a fine ass girlfriend, or you can be around beautiful people, and you can still get it. You can still get checked.
Right.
You can find any way to check somebody.
You could be rich, poor, wealthy, whatever. It does not matter. You can get checked. Like,
I mean, it's like a way of life or a pastime when you're amongst friends.
Exactly.
And
So
like I was about to get ready and check your ass, but I was like, nah, I ain't finna do
it. Go ahead and do it, dog. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. I mean, we've been doing this forever. You know what I'm saying? So, seeing them do that on air really kind of is a true testament to Memphis culture. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's how it's basically like, it wasn't nothing that was like, aggressively insulting. It was just like their exchange. It's also a sign or form of camaraderie between, friends, like you said. You know what I mean? Like, so just seeing them do that on air was like a trip, because that's a part of that's really, really a part of our city's culture. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
That's just kind of what we do, man.
How I grew up, even in high school, it was like, even your teacher would check the shit out of you.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you'd be like, hold on, what? And then it's just a check fest the first 5 minutes of class.
A class, yeah, exactly. Especially if it's like the first couple of days, and it's like after the teacher kind of get to know you after the first couple of days, or if the teacher see y'all kind of checking him or her, and they trying to get you up off, get you off of them.
They know from the previous year.
Exactly. So they'll go on get you, go on get one in on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like early, like, I ain't messed up shot. So I already know you're not gonna turn the homework in, so I ain't even gonna give you. You be like, oh man, it's like, oh, for real? Oh yeah, no homework turning in.
Like, oh, Mr. Upshaw, you can read this year. Very good. I see. You passed. You made it another year looking ass nigga.
So that's just what it. So seeing that for me, man, is it was really something that was enjoyable for me to check that out. So, shout out to Thumbhead and shout out to Ernie Freeman. I don't want to check her. Ernie Freeman might check us on Earl.
Hey, he actually do check. I seen this nigga out at a house party a couple of times, and the nigga just be out just looking around, just checking folks. I'm like, oh, this nigga out here checking people. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bro,
I'm gonna fire your ass up, hand.
Hey, look, and this the face.
I ain't looking ass nigga.
Oh, you check? Oh, okay.
We want to hit people with garbage cans. Oh boy.
Yeah, man. So what you got, man? What you got? I know you want to talk about a little bit about the NBA starting back up.
Yes, we can start there. What you think of it?
Well, I think from the games that I've seen so far, I know the Grizzlies are actually playing right now.
Man, that game was so good, man. Well, yeah, they are playing the Pelicans tonight.
Yeah, playing Pelicans tonight.
That game they played the Blazers. Man, that game was so good.
Yeah.
They lost. Man.
Yeah, and they lost the one yesterday. Like they starting out the season, quote unquote, the reboot 0-2, which they're still in the 8th.
I thought it'll be 1-2.
Nah, they 0-2. They 0-2 right now. Okay. So and those are two very close games. Like those are two games that they had a strong chance of winning. And
but they still two games behind them. The Blazers still two games behind them. That's the only one who close enough.
I think they're 4 games behind them, actually. What I saw
really?
yesterday, I think it's like 4 games. But
they lost the 2,
about,
so that's what I'm saying. They 2 games behind. The Blazers 2 games behind the Grizzlies, so they still got to catch up. And that's the only one who fighting for the 8th spot. I mean, the Grizzlies already got the 8. They just got to win a game right now.
Right, but they're talking about a play-in. They'll have a play-in game, which I guess that 9th seed can play in to get into the playoffs. So the Grizzlies really do need to win tonight against the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? So, the couple of games that they have lost, again, were games that they had a strong chance of winning. They probably should have won.
They should have won.
They lost it really kind of, and they definitely should have won yesterday. Like, it wasn't no question. They definitely should have won. They had Jaren Jackson hits a 3. They played strong down the stretch. They had some turnovers and I don't know what Dylan Brooks been doing. I don't know what is going on with him right now, but he made some crucial mistakes, like crucial turnovers, some bad plays at the end of the game that cost them their game yesterday. Like, I think that's something he got to take responsibility. I mean, it just, excuse me, it is what it is. But, as a team, they've struggled because a couple, in my opinion, like, the Grizzlies are not a bad team at all. They're not a bad team. So, I really don't think those games should have even been that
They're
close.
A dangerous team to play.
Right. Right. Exactly.
If you're a number 1 or number 2, that's not the team you're gonna want to play.
Yeah, it's really not the team you want
in the first round.
And looking at who they'll probably wind up playing, which will be either LA team, you know what I mean, either the Clippers or the Lakers, right?
Right.
Like, I don't think
that's gonna be 7 games.
But but the difference between, from what I saw, especially with the Lakers playing the Clippers the other night, was Lou Williams wasn't playing and Montrezl Harrell wasn't playing. Right. So those 2 guys not playing, like, makes a big difference in the Clippers on the Clippers team, especially their bench production. So, and LA is my team, but LA didn't look like a championship team to me. Like, they don't look like a championship team to me right now. They look like a good team because they got AD and LeBron.
The Lakers?
They look like a good team because they got AD and LeBron, of course. But they don't look like a championship team to me right now. Like, really, nobody really looks like a championship team because everybody's just now coming back and kind of getting on the floor. But overall, like, the Clippers look like the favorite to come out of the West. You know what I'm saying? Just because they got a deeper bench. Now, who knows? Who knows how it's going to look? Who knows how it's going to look? 3 months from, 3 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? So it may look a little different, but I just think that I think as far as the Grizzlies go, they really got to tighten up. They got to button up on defense and score points. Like, when they really had an opportunity to score, knock them down, play great defense, use their athleticism and youth against whoever it is that they playing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just try to run people off the floor. You know what I mean? So, Ja gonna do his thing. Triple J gonna do his thing. That bench is gonna step up at least, play solid minutes. So, but from what I've been seeing, like, I really think they could beat the Pelicans tonight. I sure hope I don't know what the score is right now, but they really do need to beat the Pelicans tonight. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that they're going to win the first round, but they definitely can give some people some problems when they're playing at their best. So, but my prediction, just while we're talking about it, excuse me, my prediction is I'm a LA fan. And of course, I'm a home team Grizzlies fan by default, but I'm picking the Clippers to come out of the West. That's who I'm picking. Like, I don't think LA just don't look like a championship team. And I'm not discounting LeBron, of course. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't discounting LeBron or AD, or Kuzma, or, you know what I'm saying, or those guys. But the Clippers look like the better team. Like, they just look like the better team right now. So, what I mean?
The only thing I think of or consider, who is going to stop Anthony Davis? That's my only thing. It's like, you can try and stop, because you still can't stop LeBron. And if you can't, like, you'll slow him down from scoring, but he's still going to be him. Who's going to stop Anthony Davis?
Well, I mean,
that's the only thing.
But Like, that's a great question. But the problem with that is, as far as AD goes, like, AD's going to get off. He's going to do his thing. And I don't think that anybody really is going to be too, like, messed up about AD doing his thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to get off. And he's going to dominate, you know, in pretty much every area that he's good in, right? But I think it's the matter of who else on their team is going to step up in case AD has an off game. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else is going to, you know, I saw Dion Waiters step up, you know what I'm saying?
That's why they got all them little pieces. I mean, J.R. Smith going to always still step up. And I think that's the reason why they got that nigga, because if anything else, that nigga dropping off threes. He going to be like Robert Horry.
In some respects, yeah. I think that's why they picked him up anyway. You know,
and
of course.
If anything else, he got defense.
Yeah. I mean, he can disrupt. He can disrupt. So, you know, he can get in somebody's face. He can make some stops.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He may not be the best on-ball defender, or he may not be like, you know what I mean? He may not be like a Patrick Beverly or nothing like that, but I think J.R. Smith could get in there and mix it up and, like you said, knock down some threes. And
I always make sure he know what the score is. I thought we was up one. We not up one? Oh, damn.
You know, that's the funny thing.
That nigga swore up and down he was up one.
Dude, that was hilarious. Like, I still can't get over that.
Where could you have possibly thought I was up one?
That boy, that man smoked a half an ounce at halftime of that game. I know he did.
The nigga
Shout
had
out to
great
Smith.
THC drink or something.
Yeah, he did. He did. We know he did. Just shout out to JR, man. The JR, that dude. JR ain't been in the league in 2 years, man. And JR just signed a contract with the Lakers. So you know that was all LeBron, of course, but still, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely all LeBron.
Yeah, you know it is. But you know,
that's just like wherever LeBron go, James Posey go.
Yeah. Now
I'm not sure if he's on the Lakers team, but he followed that nigga all the way to Miami and got a ring.
You know, Posey retired, so but yeah, Posey did play with him in Miami. I think he played with him in Cleveland for a little bit too.
So right now the score is 93-98 New Orleans.
Wow.
And it's 3:15.
Wow.
In the fourth.
Okay. Hopefully they go ahead and pull it out, man. But that's my thoughts kind of, you know, on the NBA situation. But I'm just hoping that the Grizzlies give a good showing and, you know, come into the playoffs strong, man. Use their youth and athleticism. Especially having the Rookie of the Year, Ja Morant, on that team. Shout out to Ja, number 12. Ja. Cold as ice.
Ice cold? Man, dude. Okay, I know. Ice cold. Cold as ice. They should have never
ice cold.
Money.
They should have never gave you money.
I was on
man, what you doing for you got on the podcast, bro? That man picking a little curly hair.
Sir, I had a nice nacho salad.
Oh, okay.
Taco salad. So
all right then. Okay, sir. All right. I'm sure you did.
I had some leaf remnants within my teeth.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you did.
So I'm on Instagram the other day, right?
Yes, sir.
And, for whatever reason, I can't remember. This was it had to have been. It's either I'm going through live or whatever, and I see Kurt Franklin in my feed, and I look at the joint, and he's answering what seems to be a FaceTime call. And on the other end of the FaceTime call was Stevie Wonder. He answers the call and he's like, hello? And then he was like, is this Kirk Franklin? It's like, yes. He was like, nice to see you, Kirk. I was like, why the hell is Stevie Wonder FaceTiming niggas? Like, nigga, you can't see me. What?
You can't see me.
And then what's funny about it while he was doing it is like he was like halfway out of the camera. So he would be like this. Can you see me, Kirk? And all you see is my nigga's shoulder or whatever. You be like, yeah, I can see you just fine. And this shouldn't be funny, but at some point I really think Stevie Wonder is either not blind or he has a hell of a joke that he be having with himself because he does stuff intentionally.
Yeah, he does. Just like when
like
he
a
drove,
FaceTime call to you, my nigga, is a phone call.
Just like he drove the car. That's what they be saying. Because I think it was Steve Harvey that said he knows Stevie Wonder can see. I think it was Steve Harvey that said that. Because everybody be like, man, Steve Harvey be walking up to people speaking to
You said Harvey, you mean Wonder?
I mean Steve Wonder.
I'm like, of course Steve Harvey can walk up to people.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder. Yeah.
But yeah.
They say he walks up to people and speaks to them, like walks up to them, be like, hey, how's it going, Jay-Z? Or like, he was like, how's Stevie Wonder?
I'm like, dude,
standing here.
How are you even getting your phone to FaceTime somebody? You know what I'm saying? And like, I think he was like sitting at like a piano, but how the phone was positioned, he was like off to the right, and all you could see was like his hands in the camera. He was off to the side. I was like, dude, why are you FaceTiming this man? Because when I first looked at it, I thought it was him calling Stevie Wonder, but Stevie Wonder was calling this man. Because, you know, like when you get in the FaceTime from regular niggas, you be like, why this nigga calling me?
Yeah.
Why this nigga calling me?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see you. And then the first thing you ask a nigga, hey, man, why you FaceTiming me? Because I want to see you, nigga. Stevie, I can't see you. You can't see me. You can't see me.
See, that's the crazy thing. That is the crazy thing about I think, you know, when they say you lose or you lose one sense, all of the other senses get stronger or whatever case is.
Right.
I do believe that. Now, I don't want to find out if that's true personally, like myself, but I do think that, of course, he's been blind most of his life. I think it is, or something like that.
So, like, if he's blind, his sense of touch is extra sensory.
Yeah, and smell and hearing and everything else.
Taste, all of that.
Taste, all of that. So, I'm assuming that has a lot to do with it, and I'm pretty sure that his, you know, handlers and family and everybody else, I'm pretty sure that they help him out with stuff. Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is that guy, so he's got help with a lot of stuff. But I'm still, I mean, getting a FaceTime from Stevie Wonder, I would be cracking up laughing.
I don't know why Kirk Franklin went down that, but I think he. I'm like, I know this man laughing in the inside, but I was like, man, why is this man FaceTime?
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Sir,
like,
you cannot see me, sir.
I probably would have asked him, like, hey, Stevie, who dialed that number for you? I knew I dialed it myself. No, you did. No, you did.
He got a great voice command. FaceTime Kirk Franklin.
Man.
So, what else? Well, There is something that I want to get into, but I might wait. But oh man, I think they lost.
The Grizz lose?
Hold on. Man, you know I be streaming stuff somehow. You know I'm watching.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
no, I do.
Pull the score up. Do what?
You got the score?
I'm waiting for it to come up. You know, at the end of the game, they just got niggas talking and shit. So I ain't got the volume up, so I don't know if the lady is talking to one of the Pelicans, talking to Zion, then I guess the Pelicans won.
Pelicans won. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well. That's kind of...
Man, show the score. This is what
that's kind of upsetting.
So that's 3 in a row. Dynamite had 23.7 rebounds, 5 assists.
Who was that?
Zion.
Who Zion did?
Yeah. Down they sponsors are Xanarans.
That's a New Orleans company though, right? I guess.
Hey, I guess so. But yeah, it's just funny that you see Xanarans they sponsor on their jersey sitting right there.
Xanarans. So that's New Orleans.
Hey, what you think of to me, I think it's a big deal, but I'll bring it to your attention. I don't know if it might be or not, but one of the things to bring it to attention was Microsoft had bought TikTok. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that they had said I think the deal is supposed to be done this week or next week or something like that.
I thought it was already done.
No, I think it was something that was going on. I was just reading it before we came on. Hold up real quick. Well, real quick, because I was just reading that.
Because this move right here will be great. It will be direct competition to Facebook with Instagram. And so the only reason why is everything's being done basically for data, but like when Facebook bought Instagram, they only wanted Instagram for that live feature in the story. So now if you notice, Facebook got the story feature and you can go live. They couldn't do that before until they got Instagram.
Right, exactly. So I think the deal is supposed to be done by September. if I'm not mistaken.
By September?
Yeah, by September. Because real quick.
So people, if you are involved in stocks, you might want to start looking into that real quick. That's going to be a quick little come up when that deal do go.
So
it's going to go.
Essentially, so I read this article from Yahoo Finance today. So here's the deal. TikTok is owned by a Chinese company. Right. So Trump threatened to shut TikTok down in the US. Right. So Microsoft is buying TikTok. Basically, once we see the stuff like this, and I'll probably say that deal is pretty much already done. They just have to go through some particulars and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it works. So
pay me under the table and
or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump says that it's a national security threat or whatever. So, but anyway, if it's not done, they said if the deal is not done by September 15th, then TikTok will be shut down.
Man, this drink is delicious.
What is that?
I'm just sorry. I'm drinking on some the ruby red grapefruit juice and some gin.
Okay.
That
okay.
the Memphis' own gin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't want to say their name because they ain't giving me no cheese, but that John is.
Oh, okay.
The John with the new distillery down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Them.
Yeah.
They got a great gin, nice bottle, everything. But, whew, that is great.
This man's over there. You drink gin, you'll fight raccoons. You'll catch them with your bare hands.
But see, you know what? I don't drink gin at all. I'm very reluctant. But I tried that gin, and it changes your whole mind about gin. I promise you.
Wow.
I promise you.
Well, I think the next time
it's like I have that, like when you smell gin, you automatically think of Erling because you've had a bad experience.
Right.
I've had a bad experience, so when I smell it, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna mess with that.
Yeah.
I initially bought it because I liked the bottle. The bottle was a nice bottle. I was like, if anything, if I don't like it, I just keep it for decoration, whatever, and it really cost that much, whatever. Mine. I popped the top. I smelled it. I was like, oh, this is nice. It's real floral. It's real florally like.
Wow.
Nice floral smell. Then I tasted it. I tasted it. Very smooth like water.
Oh, man.
With none of the gin aftertaste bite. I promise you, you're going to like it. If you are a gin drinker or want to enjoy gin, that will be the junk to drink.
Very nice.
You're gonna look at it totally different.
I'll have to try it, sir. I have to drink it in a blue cup too. You
know what? Maybe I should shout their name out. Maybe they will give me some money for doing a commercial because that was a nice little plug. Old Dominic Gin. Holla at your boy.
Man, it's Memphis, man. Always shout Memphis out.
Old Dominic Gin, the botanical gin is the business.
Botanical. Ah, okay. Nice. Old Dominic Botanical Gin.
Yeah, you should.
Memphis made.
Memphis made.
Memphis made.
Smooth. It's smooth, my nigga.
Before we started talking about the Memphis Gin,
the
TikTok deal. So essentially, Microsoft is saying that acquiring TikTok is going to allow them to reach younger clientele or younger customer base. So they'll be able to get the attention of.
And remember, this is basically all of it. This is a data grab.
Yeah. That's what it is.
All of our data,
grabbing data, right? But the data of a particular group of consumers, right? So, in particular, they're looking at the people who use TikTok, who consume content on TikTok. They're acquiring that so they can be able to market
content, create content, all of it.
Right. On TikTok, they're using that to be able to market, sell, engage, connect with, of course. So,
because people, I just want you to know, if you haven't created it on your own equipment, once you post it, if you created it in said app and you're posting it on social media, like if you're creating something within TikTok and share it on TikTok, although you created it's still TikTok's intelligent property.
Right.
They can repost it at any point in time.
Right. Exactly.
Use it anywhere at any point in time and you won't get a dime.
And obviously, I don't think that people really, I don't think people really understand that. But that's, if you read the terms and conditions of using TikTok, then, typically you would know that. But most people don't read the terms and conditions.
I saw somebody, right. We do not at all. But if you start reading them, you're like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
You can get access to my phone at any point in time when you feel. You're like, hold on, no.
Mm-hmm.
I just uninstall this shit. I'm like, no, fuck that. Nope. I was looking at somebody on the news that was saying it was a younger dude, looked like he was about in his 20s or whatever, and he was making mention. He was just rambling on. He was like, "They're just trying to slowly take away our rights." I was like, and he was talking about the politicians and Trump and all this other type of stuff. I'm like, dude, you use Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. You've given up all of your rights via those apps. If you think about it, if you read the terms and conditions about all of the stuff, you've given away all of your rights.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of your rights that you think that you have privacy and security to. No, you don't. You gave it away.
Yeah, when you signed up for that particular app.
When you said, hey, we need access to this, and that. Do you consent in order to use this app? You was like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Bet. Now I'm just going to start spamming all of your friends now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of typically how it works. I think that's kind of typically, what the experience was when we signed up for Facebook. And, I mean, I think everybody at this point in time is kind of understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anybody really cares at this point. I think we should care, but I don't think nobody really cares though.
So all right, but we should care. You know what? I was about to jump. I was about to jump to something else, but we should care. And I don't think that we even know why we should care. It's like somebody needs to come out and tell you, hey, y'all should care about the information that you're giving away on the app. But at the same time, you talking about the government and shit spying on you. No, they not. You giving it away via the apps.
Well, I mean, first of all, let's go back though, because truth be told, there is, as far as like any kind of personal information, right? So we have already agreed to allowing our personal information,
all of your browsing history, your calling, who you are calling, all of this.
But that's old. Like that's not new. That's old. That's old. That's old. Because anytime, first of all, your addresses, where you live, all of that, like places that you move to, if you do any updating
everything,
to
the places that you go.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that's not new. It's been going on. Like we've been using cell phones for the last 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Those cell phones are registered. Like they, the companies that you have your phones from, that information is like it's accessible from the government. If the government needs it for any reason, like they can access that. That's not something that's a new thing. Like it's they tell you that. Like if you would have called and say, hey, I need to track my cell phone. Like if it was 15 years ago and you left your cell phone somewhere and you was to call from another phone.
Shout out to Lemon Cookies.
Okay. That was random, but shout out to Lemon Cookies. Like, I don't know, but hey, you know what I'm saying? This guy, I don't know what this guy's on, but he's on to something here. But anyway, so
lemon
like
cookies.
This man's on lemon cookies, and I think he's on shrooms too. I don't think he's on shrooms. He's not on shrooms. Just lemon cookies. So I think 15 years ago or so, you would probably say, no, you can't track somebody's phone. But yeah, 15 years ago, they were able to track your phone.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of tracking phone,
that's not new. It's not new at all.
The what's the name? Ghislaine, the chick who was side pimp for Jeffrey Epstein. When she got hemmed up, when they called her phone was wrapped up in aluminum foil.
I'm not surprised.
I was like, that's a thing.
No, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised.
Wrapping your phone up in aluminum foil. That would be very interesting.
I mean, think about it. What do you do? What happens to aluminum foil when you put it inside of a microwave?
So it's like it would be like a fair. Well, I'll be geeking out to people who might not know. I do have a little nerd in me, but it's like
and
it'll be like a.
Should share it.
It'll be like what they call a Faraday cage. Then a Faraday cage is when you get metal semiconductors, or you're building a little cage with these aluminum semiconductor wires around it, and when you're within this cage. Nothing transmitting in or out can come in within that cage.
Right. Right.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
maybe
obviously,
invest in some aluminum foil.
And so I mean,
interesting. See, people say when I think like this is like, dog, you must get something. No, you don't really have. You don't have to have anything to hide to want to. If you really went down the rabbit hole as far as what these apps, the government does to your phone, just ways to manipulate you or program you, or just like, I promise you, you can make mention of something randomly right now within an hour or the very next day. It's on your television. You're seeing either a commercial of it. You're seeing a new TV show with it about it. It's in your timeline feed. It's on Facebook some kind of way. You're like, hold on, hold on. I just said that randomly I was talking to myself.
Yeah. Because, I mean, just think about it. So
you would want to, I would just say you would want to wrap your phone up in aluminum foil, I'm telling you.
But I mean, even still, though, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work, because you're going to be on that phone sometime during that day.
There's a section in Google, if you have like Gmail or whatever, there's a section in your account history where it has tracked everything that you have done, who you have visited from the beginning of the year, or hell, however long you ain't been tracking it.
Yeah.
You saying, yeah, I don't think you know that shit, though. I'm telling you.
No, I know it. That's what I just said less than 10 minutes ago, that tracking our whereabouts via our electronic devices is not new.
But what I'm saying is doing it for you without you even telling it to do it.
Obviously, yeah, because nobody, think about this.
Because you can go into your phone right now. You already have something that says favorite places in your phone. And you're like, I ain't put no favorite places. And I bet you go through everything that you visited over a number of times, and it has already put it as a favorite place for you. How do you know that's my favorite place, my nigga?
Because that's where because that's, I mean.
How you know this place is home? It all of a sudden it started marking a place where I was at. It's like, it's home. Or all of a sudden it started marking where I was going for work. Okay, this must be work. Or it started asking me, is this work? Yeah. And I didn't answer. I was like, what the fuck? I ain't finna answer this. And it asked me another day, is this work? I was like, what? Why are you asking me, phone? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know, phone?
Yeah, because just in case you get lost, you'll know how to get to work.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Or just in case your child gets lost and they have your phone, you can find them.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. The niggas who know who I'm talking about, or know what I mean, or know how it feels, what I'm talking about right now, as far as why people should be paying attention. Niggas who've gone to jail. And the reason why I say that is this thing that's keeping track of you is like a parole officer following your fucking whereabouts every day.
It's like wearing an ankle monitor, a low.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So that's why I said this technology is not new. That's why I said it. This technology is old. It's old technology. They just done updates to it and have it where it's tied into
where you interact with the ankle monitor.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
This ankle monitor let me play games.
Yeah. So it's not like, because think about it, what thing that you as far as necessities go in today's lifestyle, what do you always have with you? Your cell phone. Like, you've always got your cell phone with you. I don't know anybody who just decides, hey, I'm gonna leave my cell phone at the house all day today. Like, nobody does that.
Hey,
Like, nobody's
it
gonna do
happens
that.
by mistakes, and you be like, "Oh my god, the end of the
Yeah,
world.
because you're like, I can't
I can't
contact
function without
anybody
this phone."
because I can't contact anybody. I can't access any viable information that I need. I can't access bank accounts unless I have to physically go to the bank. I can't
Right.
remember anybody's phone number because this is like it automatically calls. Like if I say call Jay, if I say call J Will, it's gonna call J Will, but I don't know J Will's number right off the top of my head, and then I ain't got time to go use a phone because they don't pay phone anywhere, right? So yeah, obviously, like everything that we do is tied into us carrying a phone around with us. You know what I'm saying? Unless we just are like, okay, hey, I'm not really gonna contact anybody today. I don't want nobody contacting me. I'm just gonna leave it at home. I got cash on me. I got my debit cards or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the thing. Like even even a person that says, hey, I'm gonna leave my phone at home today, probably halfway through that day, they're gonna be like, man, I shouldn't have left it. Like I got this to do. I need to contact this person. I need to see what's on my timeline. I need to whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as far as track like whereabouts, yeah, I'm obviously it's gonna do that. I believe. You know what I'm saying? And then most people are not gonna see anything wrong with it because they're like, like, hey, it's cool. It showed up my house on here. Oh, cool. It showed up my job over here. Like, oh, cool. I went to I shopped at the Apple store. Like, it showed me shopping there this week. I visited the Apple store or whatever. So, I mean,
You
it's
know
just
what?
typically like,
Maybe it is a good thing because sometimes when I be watching Law and Order SVU, it sucks that you don't have somebody to verify that you have an alibi. Like when they be
yeah,
coming to your house and you're like, I was at home, I was at home all day, and I was like, by yourself? I'm like, yeah, I stay by
yeah,
myself. Do I supposed to have company, nigga? You be like,
well,
so because you at home by yourself, now you a fucking suspect. Word?
right,
Because
yeah,
I ain't have shit to do. I'm a
right,
suspect because
yeah,
I ain't have shit to do.
right,
So maybe if you have your phone and show you every track and everything, like, hey, look at my phone. My phone show you right here that I was at the crib
yeah,
today, and so. So hey, maybe
yeah,
it is a good thing. There's
yeah.
your fucking
I mean,
walking lawyer with you.
yeah, because I mean, think about it. If you flip that, like you just said, if you flip that to saying, hey, I've had my phone with me all day. Like you can track my whereabouts, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the police or law enforcement, if they really want to know, they have to
Subpoena
subpoena
your phone and all
your
that other
your
type of
phone
stuff.
and your
Yeah.
phone records or whatever. So I mean, whatever evidence you got of not doing something wrong or being where you need to be, obviously it's gonna be with your phone. You know what I'm saying? That's why people that typically don't do what they're supposed to do, they carry phones, they have burner phones. You know what I'm saying? And they, and they take them junks and get rid of them or whatever. Now that's the only thing I still have questions about is why they can't track burner phones. Because I was told that that you can't track burner phones, and I was told that by law enforcement.
That you cannot track burner phones?
I was told that by law enforcement. Yes, I was, that you cannot track burner phones or pay as you go phones. You can't
Well,
track those.
by the time you get the information on the phone, the information is gone
It's
because they
gone,
throw
right?
away phones.
Right.
So with it being a throwaway phone, by the time you even try to get a tap or any type of wire
Right.
information, it's either gone within a week or gone within 24 hours.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the reason
And it's not.
why it's
And it's like,
not worth the money to even try to pull something like that for.
right. And I think it's like limited access to a network or something like that. He explained to me.
That
Uh,
too. Yeah.
yeah, it was like limited access to a network. So he said that's why they go off of like purchases, like when they're trying to.
It has a certain encryption on it.
Right, right. And that's what he was telling me. And we just had a conversation about it. And he was saying like that's why they have to try to find out where it was purchased in order to find
To
try to
get the
track the person
encryption and all
down
that other type of
to get
shit.
the encryption because they really can't get much off of them. They just have to basically find out where it was purchased from and all that kind of stuff. So But I mean, it's from the perspective of understanding technology, like what we find positive and negative about it. I think, you know, the technology, when we get it, is old to somebody else, right? You know what I'm saying? Like by the
Pretty
time the
much.
general population gets it, somebody else has already had it, been using it, has worked out the kinks, whatever they want, advances they've been wanting to make with it has already been done by the time we get it. So, I mean, if you look at over the advancement of technology, just think about it. We're doing this call via Zoom, right?
Right.
So 6 years ago, did we know what Zoom was? Nope.
At all.
You know what I mean? Like we
Zoom didn't
did
exist
like,
until like last year, I don't think.
yeah,
But
but
this year.
like think about the progression. Like you did, you worked in corporate settings just like I have. So, you've done what they used to call video conferencing, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Where they would set the conference room up and you could video in and out and communicate or whatever. We've done that. I've done that. I've done that, before. And then years ago, and then of course with
Skype
FaceTime.
and all that other type of
Yeah,
shit.
it was Skype, right? Exactly. Skype, like we did Skype when I was in grad school, actually, back in
I was up on all of
2010,
that
2011. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we did Skype, Skype back then. So that
Skype,
technology,
Uvu, I was on all this.
yeah, Uvu, like Skype, Uvu. Yeah, I remember Uvu. So that technology has been around for a while. It's just the advancements of it, tweaking this, and the connection. Obviously, the connection speeds have gotten faster. The advancements in that. So, I mean, I just think if we look at it, there are a lot of questions that we have about the uses of these for levels higher above our pay grade, right? But
Right.
I think in some ways they can be positive. They can be very positive for us. During a pandemic to be able to do a Zoom podcast show. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
as long, we ain't doing no wrong, so we ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. So, you know what I mean? Big class is wearing, but so, you know what I mean? So I don't think we have to, I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you try to throw a check in? Is that what you just threw in? You threw,
No,
I thought
no.
I heard.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all. You a little nervous or something, man?
Oh, no, not at all, sir.
Oh, okay. I was just checking, man. Just making sure, man. Tight kept wearing it. So, it was just, looking at the technology, man. It's just something that, that we, I don't know what you laughing at, man. I don't know what's so funny, man. We talking technology, man.
I hear you, man.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
Nigga know like a chicken foot. Cowardly dog looking ass nigga.
Well, I'm gonna do the rest of the podcast like this. This man is insulting me. This man said my nose like a chicken foot.
It was funny. I was just like at the botanical garden taking picture and I saw a big ass rooster. And then nigga foot, I was like, damn, this nigga foot.
I said, foot like my nose.
Cock-a-doodle-doo looking ass nigga.
See, this is why two Memphis dudes cannot do a podcast because it's gonna be some chicken. If you are from Memphis and you do any kind of media and you don't
that
check
nigga
on
over
it,
your shoulder looking ass nigga.
So first of all, this is me.
I know it's
me
you.
When I was a child. This is me. Everybody, take a look at this wonderful looking baby right here, who turns out to be a great man, by the way. Who Jay says this picture looks like I'm about to fall off a bed and I'm trying to hold on to the bed. This man says I look like I'm scared for life because I'm about to fall off and I'm holding on to this. But this is me. As you can see, my ears are still the same size. My ears are the same size as they are right now.
Man.
And so I was a wonderful looking baby.
That baby was tried out for dear life. Look at him.
They try me out for Gerber, baby, but they
Quit
said
taking a picture. I'm about to fall off the bed.
So you're supposed
This
to cherish
isn't
your
safe.
youth, man.
Put the camera down.
All right, man. I'm gonna find some of your baby. I'm gonna find some of your baby pictures.
Hey, you found one of my baby pictures. I got like a little orange cowboy suit on. An orange cowboy suit on with like a button-fly shirt with some carrots on that joint.
Boy.
Oh boy, it's something to that effect. I don't know.
That man got attacked by rabbits after that photo shoot.
Hey, man, and the cowboy boots. I don't know why my mom wanted to get me into wearing cowboy boots.
Man,
I'm like,
all of us rock cowboy boots when we was a kid, and we ain't spend no time around no horses.
Right. We
grew up in the city like them up. We grew up in the city.
Sliding on down the concrete and shit like that. What the fuck? Mama, where am I going? You can't run in the grass. It's like slippery shoe.
And then the toes curl up, so you can't try to stop yourself. You know what I'm saying?
The heel was your brakes.
Man, every kid was like, man, I want some cowboy boots. But then when you get them, you be like, I don't want these shoes. Like, I can't put these.
They hard.
Nah,
I'm like, I don't,
man, I remember as a dude went to my church, man, growing up. That man used to wear cowboy boots and a suit.
I know a dude he loves cowboy boots. I'm like, dude, you must got some great insoles in them jumps because them shits hurt. They like adult hard bottoms or some shit. Man, they adult hard bottoms. I'm like, man, I can't walk around and these niggas be wearing these jumps all day.
Now imagine being chased by a dog in them jumps. You be trying to take off. It'd be like Scooby Doo and Shaggy when they get ready to run.
You see like 60 feet just moving and ain't going nowhere. Nigga, you stupid as fuck.
It'd be like it's like a hamster wheel with feet, just continuing to go around, just going around in the circle. Like them just revving up a car. Shout out to everybody who had to rock cowboy boots growing up and hated them jumps, man. Shout out to that trauma. Cowboy boots trauma.
Then your mothers would try and shame you, but like, do you know how much I spent on these boots? Mama, I did not want you to spend the money on these boots.
Man, you could have bought some Reeboks.
I'm like, I wanted some Eastman. But nah, you wanted to go over here to the boot man over here on Lamar to go ahead and give me some special cowboy boots. You know that store that had the big ass cowboy shoe hanging up in there. That big ass cowboy boot. Looked like it had a safari print on the joint.
Oh my God.
All of us may have been traumatized by going to this place.
Oh my God. You remember that big
I drive by that street sometime now and still be like, oh my God, this boot.
This man has boot trauma. Boot trauma. Oh my God, man, that's hilarious.
Only to be rocked shit out of trying to wear them jumps to school. Your mom
bet.
Like, son, you're not gonna wear your boots? No, Mom, I'm not gonna wear my boots today.
I can't wear.
Put your cowboy boots on. I'm like, no, Mom, I'm not gonna wear my cowboy boots today.
I can't wear them just because if I do, they're gonna kill me at school.
As soon as you get to school, look at this nigga, Jake the Snake looking ass.
Like, man, you honky tonk man, son. Eh?
Right. Bill Dundee foot looking ass nigga. You come home, you like, did you have a good day at school? No, I ain't had no good day at school.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man, traumatized by the boot and shit, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm dead
That,
serious.
see, that's so crazy, man. Your parents making you wear crack. I remember we went to my aunt's funeral in Wisconsin. I rode up there with my dad. I had just got some cowboy boots. So I'm thinking like, all right, I'm gonna rock the cowboy boots, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock the cowboy boots because it's cold up north and it was snowing up there. So I'm thinking boots, right? Snow, cold, boots, right? I'm thinking cowboy boots. I ain't never been on a ranch, man. I grew up in the city. So I'm rocking the boots because
Right?
I'm thinking that's what you wear. But in all honesty, it was the wrong kind of boots, son. Man, I'm up there slipping and sliding, doing all kind of splits. I tore up a pair of dress pants because I slipped in them cowboy boots, man. And luckily, I took some Nike dunks, some Air dunks that I had with me to change into my, because I almost killed myself in them shoes, man.
How are those? I've been thinking about getting me a pair of them.
The dunks,
Yeah. Are they
they just
comfortable
like
or are they
the,
like some Jordans?
none they the same as the Jordan ones, pretty much. It's
I
the
thought
same
they'd be
shoe.
more comfortable or whatever.
They a little more
The,
comfortable
the,
because
the
they not
SB dunks, they not more comfortable. Because I know they got
they're
some dunks and then they got SB dunks.
yeah not the SB dunks. You know the SB dunks are the skateboard dunks, like the
So they might be more comfortable than
yeah
the SB.
yeah they're a little more comfortable yeah because they got a little more padding on the inside of them.
I got a question.
Yes sir.
I think we might can close out on this jump. We might be on this jump for a minute, I think. So
Okay.
I had this conversation with somebody and it was very intriguing.
Uh-huh.
Are women born to be pimps?
Are they born to be pimps?
I'm sorry. My theory is that women are born to be pimps.
Hmm.
And the reason why I say
yeah,
that is I came to the conclusion in the conversation was I can't remember where we got to it in that, but it came to the conclusion of that because all right, so once a woman figures out she learns at an early age when she's young, when she learns how to get what she wants from her father.
Okay.
At that point, when she learns how to get what she wants from a man, at this point, her first example would be her father.
Okay.
Once she learns that, now she applies that to other niggas in her life, how she gets what she wants.
Okay.
So
okay,
if she can harness this correctly, they are born to be pimps because like I said before, the first person that she began and learned to pimp was her dad, was her father.
Okay. 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 Give me a little more context.
If you get
their
what I'm
relationship,
saying.
because I get what you're saying in general terms, but your relationship is a little bit different.
You're
a dad is gonna want to do for his daughter anyway.
Do what?
Because I'm saying a dad is gonna want to do for his daughter anyway, right?
This is true. Even when there are a lot of moments.
Because pimping is more about coercion.
True.
And game.
True. Coercion and game.
Okay. Right. And I get what you're saying. I was just asking for a little more context. That's all I was saying.
How you learn to run game. Because the reason why I say that is because a lot of times girls can't run that game on their mama. So who they go to first?
Dad, right.
Let me run
well,
game. Dad runs the household. So if I cut out the middleman, you know what? Mama ain't gonna let me do it. So boom. I ask him,
Mm-hmm.
he go ahead and trickle on down. Hey, I'm going ahead and let her do so-and-so, so-and-so. Well, I didn't think, well, your daddy said you can go. I ain't want you to go, but go and go.
Mm-hmm.
Once you learn that dynamic, it'd be like, boom, I bet. You learn how to run the game.
Well, okay. So since you put it that way, I totally understand that analogy. So sometimes it works for boys the same way with their mamas. But I get where you're coming from. Because here's the thing with that. Here's the difference. And I'm in agreement with you. Here's the difference between boys and girls. Like, girls get stuff out of their fathers that they probably can't get out of their moms. So, but when it comes to like relationships and dealing with other men.
But you know what? They don't use it correctly.
Right.
They don't use it correctly.
Some don't use it correctly. I don't want to make a generalized statement. Some don't use it correctly. Yeah, I want to say that. Of course. Like, what? But I get what I get.
Some women out there that's charging these niggas.
Well, I mean, hey, like, I mean, think about it. Like, it's the oldest profession, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like in using street terms, like, it ain't no, like, there are no pimps without prostitutes. It ain't no prostitutes without Johns, right? You know what I'm saying? So they all kind of go hand in hand. But the game itself,
it's gonna always be a John.
Yeah, I mean, it is, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. So when you come to, like, you start talking about like manipulation, you start talking about like master manipulation, mind control, coercion, all of those things, obviously, you know, is more like psychology. You know what I'm saying? I think when people understand psychology and human behavior, then you start to understand like the dynamic in the relationship between the bond between daughter and father. And then because typically women deal with men the way that they dealt with their father or didn't deal with their father. You know what I'm saying? Like, typically that's how it goes. Like, if you had an example of a great man in your household, like, typically that's what your expectation is. So whatever you were allowed to do there as you grow up, like, you typically think you're going to be allowed to do it everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, kids in general look at the relationship between their parents a lot of times. If they have both parents in the household, if they have a healthy parental situation at home, typically apply that to their relationships as they go for it, because they either see that and want to see that as an example, or see that as an example of something they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it could go both. I mean, it could be a positive, you know, outcome, or it could be a not so positive outcome. But as far as like, you know, like, there is a understanding like that. If you know, and for real, like, if you're in public and a woman is crying, she's gonna get way more attention from, you know, everybody than she is from me being in public crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be
sap ass nigga over here crying in the corner.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, and I think that, you know, I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's just how, you know, society typically responds. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know I got two sisters, so if they cried, like, they cried in front, like, it would be different. Like, they could go cry to dad and the whole situation would change. You know what I'm saying?
I think it has gotten different now. It's more acceptable of seeing men cry now. Before you would be like this old wuss ass nigga, whatever, like that. Now, I mean, you still might see some people like, look at this old nigga, but because at the end of the day, don't no nigga want to see you crying on the internet.
I mean,
because most of these niggas who do cry, they are doing it live. They want to cry and shed a tear. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Really, man?
Well, I mean, that's everybody. I don't think nobody should be crying on live at all. I don't think nobody should be doing it. And I think because the reason why I say this is because I feel like they doing it as a on the spot type of emotion. Like crying is not a on, like it shouldn't be an emotion you could just cry like this. Like, it should be, it's an emotion that's,
some people can cry on the spot.
Some people can, but I think it should stem from an experience or a thought or whatever. That's the way really how it's supposed to happen, I think. You know what I'm saying? The same way laughter. You know what I mean? Because like you just bust out the laughing, like somebody gonna think you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
But
the same way if you
they
just
will
burst
laugh
out into
again with
tears,
you.
somebody gonna think something wrong. Of course. Like, what's that? What you laughing at? Yeah, like they don't even know. But
Like, what
and
this
to
dumbass
your
nigga laughing at?
yeah, but like to your point, I do think that there is some definitely, as you said, like pimp manipulative type of, they can pull that off. I mean, because that's girls and daddies, and then
if
later
they
on,
if
like
they have learned to do it and harness it with their dad. It's like what I mean by it is like because you learn it with your dad. You don't use it. They don't use it on their dad. It's like they learn it and like, oh, okay, cool. But they begin to use it on other men. It's like I save him. It's like it's like it's like when you have the beast. It's like when you have a loose one. No, I ain't gonna say that. It's like when you have the beast that leaves the house. It don't harm home. It just go. It runs rampant out there and just fucks everything else up. And it just comes back home like, "Hello, mwah, mwah, I love you." Like ain't nothing else went wrong. You didn't crush thousands of lives.
hey, so there was an example that I heard from a older gentleman some years ago, and he said that um, if you wanted to get certain things done, it is more difficult for a man to do it or to get it done. It's more difficult for a guy to do it because a woman doing it is perceived in a different manner.
Yes.
So he was like, he was like basically like when it came down to like asking for help, if you're in an organization and it's ran by men, a guy walks in and asks for help, they're like, we'll give you a job, right? Or, we'll show you how to go do it on your own. A lady walks in, it's like, what do you need? We'll open up the whatever. You see what I'm saying? So that's what. Now for real, like, and we can, we can discuss this more in detail. Like, we can have a whole show about this, but
that's why.
Like,
I'm gonna let you get your point out, and I was gonna say something. I was gonna let you finish, but
so that's why a lot of times, like, when it comes to in certain types of relationships, like women know what they need to do to get what they want. Like they know what they like. They'll just kind of read the situation and read the individual and say, okay, I know what I need to do to get either what I want from him or a response from him or like to get his attention. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's why women can get away with having an OnlyFans account and men can't. Because I'm quite sure you know how many niggas who want to have an OnlyFans account but can't get away with it because you're gonna be looked at a certain kind of way for having an OnlyFans account. But a woman all day, you like, shit, I can go ahead and take my clothes off. And because what's crazy about it is because a nigga will pay to see a woman just either do random shit like walking up and down in some lingerie. Ain't no woman gonna pay to see a nigga just walking around in his drawers. Or better yet, she ain't gonna watch him rub one out. But guess what? A woman and a man will pay to watch a woman play with herself.
That's true.
They will both watch. So I can understand why a woman would do it. She'll get money both ways. But that ain't gonna happen from a guy. And then you're gonna hate if a guy start paying you money to watch. You like, man, hell no, man. Let me take my shit down. This old dick in the booty ass nigga didn't pay money to see me. Man, hell no. He didn't see my dick now, man. Dog, man. So no. 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 it can't fly. You can't be able to get it off.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the first. I'm pretty sure some dudes has got OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure some dudes that got.
Yeah. And that John is like slow money.
I'm gonna do it OnlyFans of me cutting a yard. I'm gonna do it OnlyFans of me cutting some grass. I'm serious. I'm gonna do it. Just video myself cutting grass. I'm telling you, man.
Good night, folks.
Something.
That is it. We are done for the evening. That is the end of this episode 45.
I'm telling you, it's an audience. It's an audience for everything. It's an audience for everything. But I'll wrap with that. It's an audience for everything.
This is true. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, I'm like, man, this nigga probably gonna be cutting grass with some little ass shorts and some rollerblades.
All right. I'm gonna cut my camera off. Good night. Good night, everybody. Cut this. That's dirty, man. That's so dirty, man.
But again, back to the topic. Women can get away with it. They can get away with it.
Oh man.
They
can get away. I'm saying, and this is my final thought, because I was just looking. I just looked up like who has OnlyFans accounts cutting grass, but I don't see none yet. So I'm saying it's more. Here's another thing. This is a whole show. We gotta do a whole show on this. But I'm gonna say this real quick. It's more socially accepted.
People who are listening to the podcast right now, like, man, who this corny ass nigga talking about?
Hey, I'm telling you, it's an audience for everything. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's an audience for everything.
Okay, Mr. Tuliados. You know the little flower dude. I can't think of his first day. The nigga come up out the water. We got plants of all kinds. Looking ass nigga.
This man went in time. That's an old school Memphis commercial, man. It is an old school. If you from Memphis, you remember that commercial.
What I'm talking about.
That Tuliados commercial where that man come out the water be like, we got plants of all kinds.
We got this plant. We got this plant. We got this. We got plants of all kinds. Nigga coming out the water and shit.
All right, okay. That's it.
Hey man, I'm a Memphis nigga all day, baby.
All day, man.
All day, man. All day, man. Memphis nigga.
All day, man.
Memphis. I can't even say it so many times, but
Memphis. Number Memphis, always Memphis, everything Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Memphis. The most beautiful land in the world. Oh man,
it
shout
is.
Out, man.
It's the most beautiful, nastiest, dirtiest, sweetest, best, worst, goodest.
We got a little bit of everything, man. A little bit of everything, man.
Fly so high and funky town. Ain't nobody got that dough, my nigga. Fly so high and funky town.
Headed to South Parkway. Yeah.
Oh man.
Shout out to Gangsta Black. Rest in peace. Chill Bill. South Memphis. It is what it is. You know what I'm talking about?
I know about Life Fly, man. That nigga need to come out with an album, my nigga. Hey, Fly, really holler at us. Let's get a little interview in, man.
Man, for real. Yeah, man. Let's get Fly on the podcast.
Let's get a Fly interview, man.
Let's get Fly on the podcast, dog.
Anybody who know his well, shit. I mean, I guess this is social media. I guess we just throw that out there. But if anybody know him personally, I'm like, hey,
yeah, for sure, man. Hey, let's get Fly on the podcast. That'll be for real love right there.
Fly,
you gotta get Fly on the podcast.
Fly on a tangent,
man.
Flizz
we gotta make that happen. We gotta make that happen. We gotta get Player Fly on the Off on the Tangent podcast. We gotta do it.
Flizz so high on a tangent.
There you go. Shout out, man, to all the listeners, all the viewers, everybody checking us out.
Good looking out to all the
platform.
Viewers,
good looking out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? During the pandemic, man, sticking with us, rocking with us, man.
Man, was some viewers that shot up on one of the episodes. I was like, dog, where this come from? This was on YouTube. I was like, okay, bet.
Yeah.
Them just shot up. Man. So keep I guess they've been listening. So this is also on JWILLDOES TV on YouTube. So if you are on YouTube, just go over there, subscribe and like the channel. To the Podbean listeners. Again, we appreciate you all spreading the word and enjoying the content. And pretty soon there will be merch to support as well. Got some new things coming in, so we're probably going to see what that look like. And if it's up to the standings and standards, pretty much you're probably going to see it on the website. So what's goody, what's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, so again, thank you. We appreciate that. Again, spread the word, man. Start reposting shit. If you like that, John, start reposting clips. Cause I know I'm bullshitting with it. Hey, I'm being honest. I'm being in my truth. I'm just saying I'm bullshitting with it. But once I get on a actual schedule, because I'm all over the place, my nigga. But once I finally get on a schedule, I need to find somebody to manage me. So I'm having that down in the moment, managing my tasks and all of that other type of stuff. So once we get all of that down, yeah, you're gonna start seeing merch, hats that's being created. I'm gonna send you something your way to get an approval or something. See how you like that, John. But yeah, so we appreciate y'all. So thank you. More content coming. Maybe some little skits coming along too. Whenever this big head ass nigga. Nigga look like he got a ground beef beard. Speaking of, you know what? Speaking of, before I conclude, I got to say, my nigga, you don't tell nobody anything. So I gotta say, hey, thank you. Glad to see that you're here. You didn't tell the nigga that you almost was out of here.
Hey man,
right after the podcast. This happened right after the fucking podcast too.
I told you last week though, man.
Then on to find out this nigga had to have surgery and all this. I almost died off of. I told you, leave that fucking meat alone.
That's why I don't tell you now.
Why? Why?
Because I don't want to hear I told you so after I almost died, man. Who wants to hear that? That's a disrespect. I mean, come on, man.
Hey, I didn't tell you that until afterwards. After I knew you was okay, sir. I didn't say that while you was God damn it. Oh shit. I ain't say none of that then. But once I saw you was all right, I'm like, all right, my nigga, cool. He was like, yeah, bro, it's already gone. I'm straight. I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, cool. 2 days later, though, told your ass leave that fucking movie alone, nigga.
Hey, look here, man. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
I'm telling you,
I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done. Like, you ain't got to tell me no more. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So
he had something where he almost choked on some. You know what? I have to pause to say it, but he was choking on some meat. He had to go to the.
This month.
But hey, my nigga, you had to go to the fucking hospital. You almost passed away, my nigga. Shit.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, listen. Let me say this real quick. So yes, I had to have what you call a food bolus,
and that's the only reason why I'm saying it, because it's good to see that you're here.
Hey, for real, man, it's good to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Still rocking with you, man, because it could have been a different type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So
what was also ironic was right before that, you was playing around with all that. Yeah, man, it's good to be alive above ground and blah. Because you remember what I was saying, it sounded like you just fresh out.
Oh yeah, so,
that long ass soliloquy you did.
hey, look, it was on purpose. I ain't know it at the time. But it was on purpose. Yeah. But just, man, I mean, health is much better, man. You know what I'm saying? And, just, shout out to folks at St. Francis Hospital, man, and folks at Gastro One, you know what I'm saying, for, being there for your boy, you know what I mean? So,
and appreciate make sure you appreciate the people around you, because, like I said,
for sure, man. Yeah,
we just had a cool podcast, and like that, you could have been about it, John. So appreciate the people that you're around. Give them their flowers while they're here. Don't wait until they gone. Like, man, you know what? Me and Sam used to be cool. And I remember, man, fuck that shit. Tell that nigga that now.
Exactly.
Tell me that now. Don't wait until after I'm gone. Like, man, we were so cool, man. I remember we should have did something. Nigga, tell me that now.
Yep. I totally agree with that, man. That's why I make sure
I tell folks that I'm cool with or whatever. Hey, man, I think you dope. Hey, man, I think this dope. I think that dope. Whatever, like that.
Yep.
So,
I agree with that.
Make sure you appreciate the people that surround you. Tell them, let them know. Just reciprocate their positivity, especially if you would want that in your life. Reciprocate that shit. So,
sure, man.
On that note, go ahead and wrap this John up.
For sure, man.
I am JWILLDOES. This is my guy. This is my guy, Ivan, the Grizzly,
the Great,
the Meat Beard.
I'm talking about my beard. I'm still working on that junk.
The Taco Beard, the Great, and we are the Off on a Tangent
podcast.
Nigga, why you do that?
Because man, I want to. This man asked me what I'm doing it for. Because I want to do it.
Double time face ass nigga. Podcast.
Man,
I'm just messing with you. But yeah. Hey man, let me have my Dodge Intrepid windshield glasses, man. Let me have them.
That's a Chrysler Concord windshield.
that's these glasses for, if a nigga want to.
Man, put them jump back on, bro. Put them jump back on. Man, eyes look like some lima beans.
We are off on the tangent. We'll back to the shot.
Yeah, think I wasn't gonna get you? Yeah, I got you.
Memphis niggas.